Hi 106, this is the second video for week 7. It's a separate video that's concentrating on your harmonization assignment. The harmonization now is being taken into a new style called two-handed harmonization. If you are asked to provide a two-handed harmonization, it means that both hands are playing the harmony. No one is playing the melody. That would be either sung or played on another instrument. So we've got two examples here on page 105, two different styles of two-handed harmonization. Both of them are being written in tablature form. So remember, your chord symbols are telling you how to spell those chords based on the root. So the first example is a broken bass example. For broken bass, it's telling you that you're going to split the chord between your two hands. So two voices in each hand. Remember, that means no melody. So if we take a look on page 105 at the first example here, here are the chords that they're asking me for. So there's that tablature. Remember, if they're giving you a small M, they're asking for minor. So the first step that I would do would be to take and go through your chords and figure out your chords. Voice them in the easiest way possible between the two hands. So for F major, I would most likely set it up as a fifth and a third. So you could double the root, you could double the third. Going to G minor, they're not asking you for inversions, and we haven't covered those in class yet. So as I've said, you're welcome to move up in just a parallel fashion. If you're already familiar and comfortable with inversions, you sure can put it in one. We will tackle that in a couple weeks. Then they're asking me for C major. So again, I could do it this way, I could voice it this way, as long as those four notes are all in C major. And then I'm being asked for F major, D minor, G major, notice the M is missing this time, C major. So you can voice that differently, just make sure that you've got all four tones as part of that chord. Once you've figured out how you want to structure that, register doesn't matter because, of course, as we've learned, that harmonization is not written out. Once you have your chord pattern figured out, then it's a matter of putting it into an eighth note pattern of 1 and 2 and. So each chord being arpeggiated or broken, that's where the broken bass name is coming from for each chord. Notice I'm not doing the melody. As I said, the melody could be sung. You could record it above as a separate track. If you're working on your keyboard, you could have someone else play it for you. You could have someone else sing it for you. So that's the broken bass style. The second example, Country Gardens, is what I like to call a boom chick style. So with your boom chick style, your left hand is only playing the root of the chord on beat 1 and 3. Your right hand is playing a full 3-voice chord on beat 2 and 4. Again, remember, you are not performing the melody. So I would follow the same steps with Country Gardens here on page 105. Go through first and figure out what your chord is, what register you want it, how you want to voice it. So my left hand is just playing the root. My right hand would play the chord on beat 2. Beat 3, I'm asked for C major, so the left hand again is just playing that root. My right hand is playing the full chord. D major, my left hand's playing the root. My right hand's playing the chord. Back to G major again. I can change the octave placement of either hand because it's not written out. I don't have a register to follow. Notice in Country Gardens, again, you've got a couple chords that are marked with that small M for minor. Also notice that we've got an augmented chord, so that new chord that we just did in the technique portion of this on the prior video. So make sure that you've got a raised fifth in that chord. Once you've got that together, then make sure that you establish a tempo that that melody would be able to keep time with. So your assignment is your choice of example 1 in a broken bass or example 2 in the boom chick bass by 5 p.m. on this Friday. This is an easy concept to play once you get the hang of how to decipher it harmonically. So bring questions to class so we can work through it together and have fun experimenting with how you can make your pattern uniquely yours.